Well, hello there. Welcome inside our network studios here in Atlanta. Kevin McAlpin with you, your truest reporter for The Fan and the Atlanta Braves Radio Network. It's Wednesday afternoon, October the 14th. Happy birthday, Mom. Made that phone call this morning. Did not forget and got that out of the way before Game 3 of the National League Championship Series tonight. Braves and Dodgers. It's a 2-0 series advantage for the Braves after an 8-7 win in Game 2 last night. A game that looked like the Braves were going to run away and hide. The Dodger offense came alive late. They scored 4 runs, but fortunately Mark Melancon kept that tying run at third base and got A.J. Pollock to ground out to preserve the win. A couple of home runs for the Braves offensively last night. Freddie Freeman and Ozzie Albies becoming just the 6th and 7th player in Braves franchise history to homer in back-to-back National League Championship Series games. They're the first since Eddie Perez. And Eddie, if you're watching this, I did not forget, you were the 1999 NLCS MVP. So shout out to our buddy Eddie Perez, one of our favorite guys, and they're the most recent to do it since Eddie back in 1999 against the Mets. Now, if Ozzie or Freddie goes deep again in this series, they'll tie the great Hank Aaron for the most homers in an LCS. He did that back in 1969 against the New York Mets. Teams that have taken a 2-0 lead, let's talk about here in Atlanta in a championship series. Braves are 12-2 in 14 series in which they go up 2-0 in the postseason. And here in the National League, teams that have a 2-0 lead in the LCS, they've gone on to the World Series 29 out of 31 times. Believe me, we're not getting ahead of ourselves by any means. Still a lot of work to do for the Braves here, but certainly history is in their favor here going into Game 3 later on tonight. Freddie Freeman's home run in the 4th inning, that was a 2-run shot, gave the Braves the lead. They are now 7-0 in the postseason when they score first. Going back to the regular season, they were 24-6 when scoring first. So all told, the Braves 31-6 here in 2020 when they cracked the scoring column first. A win tonight would tie the Kansas City Royals for the longest winning streak to start a postseason. They won 8 consecutive ball games back in 2014. That is a postseason record. And one lineup change for the Braves here tonight. Austin Riley going from third base out to left field. Johan Camargo will start in left field against the lefty, start at third base rather, against the lefty Julio Urias here tonight. Meanwhile, Kyle Wright gets the ball for the Braves. He's 1-0 in the postseason, coming off an outing in Game 3 against the Marlins that was the clincher that saw him toss 6 scoreless innings, just 3 hits, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts for Kyle Wright, who's been a totally different guy here down the stretch. It'll be his first career outing against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kyle Wright, with that outing last week, became just the 5th player in Braves franchise history to throw 6 or more scoreless innings in their postseason debut. He joined a guy who did it like a week before in Ian Anderson here this year. Also, Steve Avery in 1991, Johnny Sane in 1948, and Bill James all the way back in 1914. It's been fun to look through these numbers because some of the history this Braves ball club's putting together here in 2020 has just been absolutely remarkable. Like I said, Julio Urias gets the start for the Dodgers here tonight. It'll be his 15th appearance in the postseason, but just his 2nd start in the playoffs for the Dodgers. Overall, 4-2 with a 3.42 career postseason ERA. He has tossed 8 innings in relief over 2 appearances for the Dodgers here in the 2020 postseason. He's been really good. So, of course, the Braves will be tested here tonight. Braves are the home team for the next 3 games, so we'll see. We talked a lot about that momentum from the 9th inning last night. Will it carry into the game tonight for the Dodgers? You won't have to wait long to find out. They are the visitors for the next 3 games. So, of course, the Braves get the last opportunity here. Hopefully, they won't need it here over the next couple of games. They can punch their ticket to the World Series and get a couple of nights off before Game 1 starts next week. But again, still a long way to go. This series not over by any means. And all of you out there who watching this saying you're jinxing it, there's no such thing as a jinx. I've been doing it all year long. If Vin Scully can say perfect game when someone's throwing a perfect game, then me saying they're up 2-0, there's no such thing as a jinx. So let's just get that out of the way right now. We'll be on the air with the Ford Leadoff Show at 4:50 p.m. Eastern. Myself, Buck Bellew, and Chris Domino getting you set for the first pitch at 6:05 p.m. Eastern with Ben Ingram and Joe Simpson. Join us here on The Fan and the Atlanta Braves Radio Network. Oh, by the way, have you downloaded the 680 The Fan app yet? Because if not, you can take the Braves with you in your pocket, in your car, wherever you might be. We got listeners and followers from Australia that are following all of our coverage, so you can take it worldwide. 680 The Fan app. Download it, stream the games for free. A service from us to you, our loyal listeners. Everybody enjoy the game. We'll talk to you here in just a little while on the Braves Radio Network.